What is going on, guys? Welcome back to MLB 12, the show, Road to the Show, with KB here on the Atlanta Braves. And we're going for the single-season home run record in this episode. And I think we're going to get it because KB's been on fire lately. You're also going to see probably several different batting stances in this video. Like I said in a couple previous episodes. During the live stream, a few of you guys have made suggestions to try different batting stances just because you want to see KB take a different cut at the ball. So during the last few live streams, to have a little fun and interact with you guys, I started switching up my batting stance based on suggestions from the people watching the live stream. So if you see some crazy looking batting stances, don't really ask which ones they are because I have no idea. But there's quite a few different ones on there, and if you do ask, maybe somebody else can answer those for you, but I have no idea. But before I get too far into this commentary, I just want to talk about my Far Cry 3 series. If you haven't seen that, I posted a video. It's the Far Cry Let's Play, Far Cry 3 Let's Play. Check it out if you haven't. Lately they haven't been getting very many views, so I just take that as not very many of you guys care to watch them. So if the one I posted up yesterday doesn't get very many views again, I'm probably going to be done with it. I know there's quite a few of you guys that are vocal about wanting to see those things all the time, but I don't want to waste my time putting them all together and all that if you guys really don't care about watching it, and if it's just a few people. I apologize, but there's a lot of work that goes involved, there's a lot of work that I have to do to put those things together and put all these kind of videos together. And if I put all my work and effort into a video and you guys don't really care to watch it all that much, then I might as well stick to putting up more KB or more NBA or stuff like that. So I'm always going to try new things like the Far Cry series, and if they don't work, they don't work. But I don't want to get pigeonholed into doing just baseball or doing just basketball or just sports. I'm always going to try new things, but if they don't work, they don't work, and I'm not gonna be sad about it either way. I'm still gonna bring all the stuff that you guys enjoy because I enjoy playing KB, I enjoy playing MLB, and I enjoy playing NBA. So that stuff will always be here if you guys are willing to watch it. And like I said, I'm always gonna be trying new stuff as well. Some of them might take off, some of them might not. So not a big deal on my part, but hopefully you guys do enjoy the Far Cry. And if you do, make sure you go watch it and hit that like button. That'll show me that you guys really do want me to continue with that series. But back to KB. We're coming down towards the end of the season now. Atlanta's just tearing up baseball. I mean, we're just, in all reality, a lock to get into the playoffs at this point. I think we're about a month and a half to 2 months left in the season. I think we're in August. I'm pretty sure we're in August, but we're getting very close to getting towards the end of the season. And KB is mashing the ball like no one's business. I have by far the most RBIs I've ever had this far in the season, and my home runs are right there to be very, very close to that single season home run record. And you'll see at the very end of the video those last at-bats that may or may not break me over that single-season home run records and take over Barry Bonds. That would be something special for sure. I've battled a lot the last few years to try to get that home run record. I went to the Texas Rangers, which has a incredibly small ballpark. Wasn't able to do it there. Went to the New York Yankees, who also have a very, very short right field porch, which definitely helped my home runs. I'm not going to lie at all. I hit quite a few to right field that in most other ballparks would not have been a home run. So it definitely helped me out, but I did not break the single season home run record when I was in New York. I think some of that had to do with me batting all crazy in the lineup, but I think for the most part, it's just me in the second half where I get cold. and it doesn't seem to be happening here playing on Atlanta for whatever reason. I'm just as hot now as I was at the beginning of the season, so this is the year, if I'm going to do it, to break the record, because it's all the stars are aligning right now. But here KB with the bases loaded. He's going to clear the bases. Bases loaded triple. Would have been nicer for, or more nicer, however you want to say it. Would have been awesome if I would have got a home run there. I haven't hit very many grand slams. Obviously, you don't get the opportunity that often. And then usually when you do get the opportunity, or at least when I get the opportunity, tend to swing at pitches that I shouldn't, just because I'm so anxious that I end up swinging at. And here I forgot to delete this clip out, so you get to see me do something that's probably not awesome. Actually, I think it probably does go right into something awesome. But I meant to delete that first pitch there. But you get to see this pitch, which is right down the plate. KB ain't going to miss that one. Get out of here. Get out of here. What's with that dog in the outfield? I never even noticed that until just now. Is there really a dog in Atlanta like that? I wonder what that's all about. I'm not a big Atlanta fan. Obviously, they've had some spectacular teams making it to the playoffs or winning their division for how many ever years in a row they won it. It's something ridiculous, the amount of times that they've made the playoffs in a row through the 90s and the 2000s has been just amazing. Amazing story. Obviously, everybody knows Chipper Jones, face of that franchise for so long. And how can you not like a guy that's first name's Chipper? But yeah, Atlanta's been very, very good to me. I was surprised. I got a contract offer in the offseason that they certainly weren't on my radar for as far as a team that I was going to join or go to, but I saw the offer and I'm like, well, that sounds like an interesting team to try out, because it's not one of my first choices as far as like, okay, I was leaning to go towards Toronto, because a lot of guys wanted to see me in Toronto. So that's the team that I was leaning for. But then in the offseason, like I said, I saw the offer from the Braves, and I'm like, that's kind of interesting. Let's give it a shot. So that's how I kind of ended up here. And like I said in the last episode, when MLB 13 the show comes out, I'm not going to be doing this carousel of teams every single season. I'm going to play it more like a real baseball player would, taking those long-term good deals on teams that I think can win. And then maybe when I get towards the end of my career, start looking at moving to teams that would have a chance of playoff wins. Obviously, I'm not going to sign a long-term contract if I get on like the Chicago White Sox and we're terrible the first 4 seasons that I'm on, and I'm not going to be signing contract extensions with just shit teams. I have to have the ability to be able to win playoff games, and I think this year, I'm hoping it comes to Road to the Show as well. If you look at MLB 13 the show, some of the release notes, especially for franchise mode, they said if teams, like crappy teams like the Cubs, if you can get them to get over the 500 mark, then the owners start opening up that purse strings and allowing the team to spend money on bigger free agents and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really hoping that that is the case for Road to the Show as well, and not just franchise, because then that would give you some incentive to stay on a bad team like Chicago Cubs, like Chicago White Sox, and do well, where you bring the team back a little bit, and then that next offseason they start bringing in bigger pieces to complement you and actually make playoff runs. So I'm really hoping that that does come into Road to the Show as well. Like I said, I've only read that it was going to be in franchise, but I don't see why they wouldn't add it to Road to the Show as well. If you're doing well on the team and your team starts playing better, why wouldn't the owner want to spend a little bit more money and see if they can make a run at it? So if that's the case, then, you know, all bets are off as far as how my next Road to the Show is going to go. I'm very excited either way, but I'll talk to you guys soon.
The fastball up there, mistaken location, and he is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run. A A solo shot down the line in right, and that'll tie him for the all-time record. 73 on the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now. And that home run, obviously a big one, as he has now tied the record for most home runs in a season. One more, and he'll become the all-time record holder. Kevin Bull stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
And I thought for a while that his pitch count was going to become a factor, but that last quick inning really helped him out quite a bit.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that is over the wall. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, one thing's for certain. He sure is picking the right time to get hot. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit, and hopefully this is a preview of what's the reason things went wrong. Got to find the reason why my money's all gone. I got a Dalmatian.